Wondering if the Horigen D6 hands-free electric breast pump is the pump for you, then stick around as in my Horigen D6 review. I'm going to go through the different features this pump offers, what I think are the pros, as well as some things that you might want to consider before making a purchase. So let's get started with the design. You can see that it is a motor that is connected to your collection cups via tubing. This can be operated as a single or a double pump. Now, the preference with the tubing, there are some pros and cons that I feel to this. I guess the con is that it is not quite as discreet as an all-in-one unit that just sits in your bra. However, this is still a portable breast pump. And one of the great features about having your motor separate is that you do not need to have the extra weight of the pump sitting on your chest while you are pumping. So these collection cups are extremely lightweight. They're only 120 grams. So if you're somebody that possibly has issues with the additional weight, these are a really great option. As I mentioned, the tubing and the separate pump isn't quite as discreet, but there's benefits to having this design as well. So in terms of the collection cups, the other really great benefit is that they are generally larger. So this is a 6 ounce and it's a very generous 6 ounce, whereas some of the all-in-one pumps, you might have a 6 ounce capacity, but if you go over that, you're going to get leaks. You can see that there's still quite a bit of extra room within this collection container. That aside, let's take a look at the actual pump itself. So in terms of the motor, it is all operated by this really easy to use touch LED screen. I really love that this is really clear and easy to see, especially for those nighttime feedings. You have 3 different modes. So you have your stimulation, which is your short, sharp suctions that are for initiating your letdown. Then you have your expression mode, which are your longer drawn out suctions, which are for drawing out your breast milk. And then you have a mixed mode. Now, I love that this has a mixed mode. Not everybody responds to just the long suctions. So this actually gives you a mixture between 3 shorter suctions followed by 1 longer suction. So if you're somebody that responds better to the shorter suctions, this can be a really great pump for you. In terms of suction settings or vacuum settings, it has up to 9 different levels. So again, you can really tailor this to best suit your comfort levels versus your output. It's got a medium to strong suction. There's actually a lot of really positive reviews with this. Some liken it to the output with the same as their Spectra or Zoomy. So it does have quite a few positive reviews in terms of the suction and output. When we look at the flanges, so there's a couple of things. This comes with a hard silicone flange. However, it also has your 25 millimeter flange cushion that also is very soft silicone. So this sits within your pump or the flange at the back. This also comes with a double seal. So the benefits of this, having this, is it's a cushioning against your breast rather than just having the hard silicone. It also helps to create a better seal for better suction. Now, I love that this pump also includes 4 different flange inserts. So you have a 21, a 19, and a 15 millimeter flange insert. These just sit within your flange tunnel. This is great, especially for those with the smaller nipple sizes. You don't generally get a 15 millimeter flange insert included. So I really do like that this caters for the smaller nipple sizes. You also get a nipple sizing chart, so that is great if you are also unsure on what nipple size that you're going to need. You have the option to measure and then find the right insert straight from the start, so it allows you just to get pumping rather than having to purchase separate inserts. In terms of battery, now this is portable, it is fully rechargeable via a USB-C, move that out of the way, a USB-C. It has a really decent battery life of 180 minutes. So that's actually really quite great for a portable breast pump. So that's at least 6 to 8 pumping sessions, depending on how long you go for. It takes 2.5 hours to recharge. In terms of noise, now let me turn this on. Sorry, I'll turn it on. So this is under 40 dB, so it is quiet. It's definitely one of the quieter pumps. You can hear the difference in suctions. You will still hear this, but while I'm speaking or with a bit of background noise, you really won't hear this too much. And it's got a gentle hum to it. It doesn't have, some breast pumps have a really almost like a cow sound to them. This is more like a gentle hum, which again, I quite like. Now, in terms of cleaning, it is actually very minimal parts. These parts are dishwasher safe, which is fantastic. Makes it cleaning very super easy. They can also be boiled for sterilization, or you can use a UV sterilizer, which a lot don't let you do. So I really do like that for convenience. In terms of parts, however, there are a few people that have commented that this can leak. And I think what that comes down to is just making sure that you have these on really well in place. You can see that there's a few parts that need to lift over. If you don't have all your parts nice and secure, then any pump will be prone to leaking. So this just simply clips on, and making sure that you got a nice firm seal. The only other thing that I think is worth noting that's a little bit of an odd one is it does have a child lock. So you can hold down both these and you can see the child lock, but you can turn your pump on and off still with the child lock on, as you'd expect. Just don't get caught out by this if your pump gets turned on and you don't catch it and turn off because you're assuming it's in child lock. Otherwise, I do like that it does have a child lock feature. So if you've got a toddler around, your settings aren't going to accidentally get changed. Now for one of the best parts, the price. This is, for what you get, a really affordable portable breast pump. I think the price is definitely a big plus for this pump. You really are getting the convenience as well as some really great features. So it is definitely a pump that I would recommend considering. Hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, please ask.